the woman suddenly transformed into a winged monster. Strangely, no one around seemed to notice her. She lunged at a boy, but in the next instant, her body was pierced by the boy's sword of light and turned to ashes. The boy, Percy, was able to see the monster because this world contains many children of mixed human and godly blood. Only they can perceive many magical creatures. But whenever Percy tried to tell others, he was mocked. When he returned home, his mother noticed his unhappiness and decided to reveal his true heritage. Percy was, in fact, the child of his mother and a god. However, as these demigods grow older, they attract the attention of demons. Hearing this, Percy felt deeply troubled. He had always assumed that seeing monsters meant there was something wrong with his mind, which had led to much ridicule. At that moment, Percy's friend Grover arrived at their house to warn them that danger was imminent. Percy noticed, to his shock, that Grover's legs had transformed into goat legs, but given the urgency, his mother quickly drove them away. On the way, Grover revealed his true identity. He was Percy's guardian, a satyr. Percy was astonished to learn that his friend had been his protector all along. Grover explained that they needed to reach the safety of a camp for demigods. Suddenly, a minotaur appeared, chasing Percy. The creature charged directly at their car, but a truck came from the opposite direction, striking the minotaur and sending it flying. Their car skidded to the roadside. By then, they were close to the demigod camp. To enter, they would have to pass through a magical barrier. Monsters could not cross, but humans couldn't either, meaning Percy would have to part from his mother. The minotaur pursued them again, following their scent. To protect Percy, his mother made him take off his jacket and gave it to her. She used it to distract the monster, allowing Percy and Grover to reach the camp, but soon, she was turned to ashes by the minotaur. Enraged, Percy drew his sword of light, determined to avenge his mother. He struck the minotaur's horn with a single blow, but the creature threw him aside. The minotaur charged again, but its horn became entangled in vines on the ground. Seizing the opportunity, Percy climbed onto the creature's back and pulled out its horn, stabbing it into its head. In the next instant, the minotaur turned to ashes. Percy, exhausted, lost consciousness. When he awoke, he found himself at the demigod camp. A centaur approached and led him to a residence deep in the forest. Here, there were 12 cottages crafted by the gods themselves. Every child claimed by a godly parent was assigned to their corresponding house. Percy asked where he should go, but the centaur explained that no god had yet claimed him and advised patience. Meanwhile, Grover discovered a shocking secret.